Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I will be teaching you how to make a Flask website in Python and embed it with TensorFlow and machine learning to create a rap generator website. Now, as you guys would be knowing, if you have been following along with the channel, then you will know that I've already created a rap generator in Python. If you don't know, I think there will be a link to the video in the description box down below. Now I'm assuming that you will have the code for it down. You will also already have the code for it. So I will not be writing the code for the rap generator itself, but whatever. So if you do not have the code for it, I will have a GitHub repository link down below where I will have the code for a rap generator, or you can pretty much just watch the video and take the code. And that is something that I will highly encourage, because I will not be going along the steps of what exactly do I mean by TensorFlow, because I have already made a lot of videos on that, so that's why. So I'm just going to be cding to my desktop and cd to Python, and I make a directory rap gen website tutorial. Now I'm not going to be saving and loading the model. I will be running the model real time, because that's something I will be doing. Command C, and I will open it up in Visual Studio Code. But just a second, I'm actually going to run like the previous older version, because I think we will have to copy paste some files that I add. So this is the finished product that we have. So as you can see, this is the entire thing that I made I recently. So you can see there is not a ton of code involved. Let me actually show you the entire thing. You can see it is like 95 lines and just like about 40-50 lines of HTML. So it's just about a 140 lines of code, 140-150 lines of code, and the result is just pretty good. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and let's just get started and open it up in VS Code. The reason I have kept this window open, because I will copy the rap generator file over there. There we go. It will take a second. So I am also assuming you know a little bit about Flask. If you don't know, I have one Flask tutorial on my channel, which will pretty much show you most of the things that you will need to follow along with this video. Now I'm just going to create some new files. So I will have one file which will be called main.py. Okay, looks like it's taking a lot of time since I have like two things open. Now I have already made the dataset. Now the dataset is being made by me, so I won't have the link to the dataset down below. But to make the dataset, what I just did, you can just download it up from online from something like Kaggle. There are many websites. So I am just going to go with my templates folder. Now be like, just name your folder templates. Do not name it anything else, because it will throw you some errors and it won't work. So your code won't work, and yeah. Okay, so it's taking a lot of time. I don't know why like it's just okay. I think I will just do it through my command line. Just hit cancel. Okay, I am just going to go to my terminal, cd to templates, and just go touch index.html, cd dot and clr. There we go. It was easier to do it with the terminal. As you can see, we will now have the index.html file, which I will just open up over here, just in case. So now what I will do is I will pretty much take this music generator folder, and I will add it over here. Copy this folder. I think I'll have to drag and drop it through the Finder window. Okay, I'm just going to close this Visual Studio Code, and I will just put this in a full screen. Okay, now I'm just gonna be copy pasting those files over here. It's just a data set, and Now in case if you do not have, now actually like I have this Irish song generator tutorial. Okay, what did I just do? Control Z. Okay, now I don't have a dedicated rap generator tutorial on the channel, but I have the Irish song generator. So you can just use the Irish song generator because the dataset is the Irish song generator dataset. I have just changed it a little bit. So I'm just going to go to our rap gen website, and I will just be copying the music generator file folder. I'm going to copy the folder over there, and so you can see we get this. Now I will need the rap generator.ipynb, and it should not be in the templates folder, something that I want to say. And I would recommend that you use VS Code for this video because this rap generator.ipynb can directly be loaded up as an ipynb file over here. Okay, I don't know why it's being loaded up like this. I have the Jupyter Notebook extension. Alright, there we go. Okay, I don't know why this is happening. Okay, it's connected to the kernel. I don't know why it's happening like this. Okay. Alright, I don't know why my VS Code is freaking out today. Whatever. Alright, so from Flask we import Flask comma render underscore template comma request, and actually just this much. So set up the app. We just type out app is equals to Flask underscore name underscore and run the app. So if underscore name underscore is equals to underscore main underscore, and I obviously need to spell Flask correctly. I can just go app.run and debug equals to. Now I will also provide one more thing, so we just type out app.config, and it has to be a list, and we just pass in the secret key for our application. Now this secret key, when you deploy your app, do not share it with anyone. It's not safe. So I'm just going to be saying like coding made easy is the secret key, and I did not make any spaces, just like that. Okay, so making the main page. So this will be like just one page where you will be able to enter your app and just get like you enter your seed text and you will get a app generated on it. So we just have a return render underscore template, and we need to render the index.html template, so we just pass in index.html, and I will just provide a route for this page, so add app.route and slash. Alright, there we go. I will save this one file and head into my index.html. Okay, that's bad. So okay, apparently yeah, there we go. It wasn't working, so wrap, I'm just gonna call it wrapper, and that's just the website name. Now I will be having the bootstrap fonts, so I'm just going to be grabbing some CSS links for my website. So yeah, so I have some CSS links over here in this other project that I had made, and I'm just going to be copy pasting those CSS links. So this link, you can just go to bootstrap.com and they will have these CSS links over there, and you can simply just copy paste those CSS links over here. It's pretty simple, and they will also have these script tags all over here. Just copy them, and I will close this and okay, that was bad. I will need to open it up again. Alright, so this basically will add all of the bootstrap. So if you will want to kind of decorate this app later on and would want to make it, look a lot better, then you will have to use some bootstrap or some css, which I'm very very bad at, so I'm not going to be using that. And that's why I'm going to be going with bootstrap. You can use css, I'm not going to be saying no, but it's just that I don't want to go with it. So here we have our home page all set up, and we also have some bootstrap along with the title of wrapper. So it is good to run this app now. Okay, it will take a second, and there we go, we have it on this port, so 5000. Now if your 5000 port is already in use, so if like some other person in your same Wi-Fi connection is going to be using this port, so if you both are developing on the website and somebody else has used this port, it will open it up on port 5001 and so on. So this is just a blank web page with the title wrapper on it. So I'm just going to go up to index.html and start populating the body. Okay, so I'm going to be adding a center tag and h1 saying wrapper, and just a br and h3 saying this website will generate a wonky wrap for you, but I'm just going to say wrap, 500 word wrap for you, 500 word wrap for you in 5 minutes, because that will, like, training the model and displaying the data will take kind of 5 minutes. So that's why AI generated wrap for you. We want to have the word AI in the app. So you can see we get this bootstrap theme. That's the cool thing. Like, I know I could just use sans serif through this, but just in case I want to add some bootstrap to my website, I will like to have this. Okay, so what I will do is I'm just gonna go to my body class, body, and I'm just going to style it just a little bit, and then we will get to the actual coding, like the backend. I want to do like the front end and the back end both, so that's why I'm currently doing the front end, and then we will also work on our way to the back end. So I'm just gonna go, background will be a linear gradient to right, and from pink, actually I think we need a comma over here. Let's just try it without a comma. Pink to white. I tried this out and it had actually worked nicely, so that's why I'm using it. Okay, it looks like it doesn't work. I actually don't know where I need to put in the comma, and as I told you, I'm terrible at CSS. So you can see we get this. Now I can obviously give it some other color, but I never experimented. Actually, I think I had this another color on here. I'm just going to give light blue. Do we have light blue? Okay, we don't have light blue. I'm just going to on in like scalar spaces. Alright, there we go. And I'm just gonna make this like very light, like something like this. Seems good. Alright, see. So now we get this thing, wrapper, and it's a 500 word AI generated wrap for you in 5 minutes. Alright, there we go. Pretty good. So all I will have is an input tag, and now here we need to think. We need to give it the perfect classes and names. So wrap inp, id will be wrap inp just in case, and name will be wrap inp, and just do that, and I will wrap it inside of a form, and it will have a method of post, and I think it will have an action of submit. I don't remember. and I'll paste the input inside of the form. Now we will go buttonless. We don't have any buttons in our entire app. We'll just have a buttonless app because otherwise it will just like dealing with the buttons through Python is a little bit difficult, so that's fine. The width I'm going to be giving it about 40 percentage. Just see. Okay, the width is looking pretty good, and even the height is looking pretty good. And I am just going to make a BR over there. So there we go. Now I'm just going to be giving it one last thing. It will be a place. Oh, okay. Why is it so? Okay. Enter the text to start the wrap with, and you can see we get this hint kind of thing. We get this. Okay, so now all we just will write one last piece of HTML, a p tag, and inside it we will have a little bit of Python. It will be having a wrap underscore song, and we'll just have a BR. There we go. So we got an entire HTML setup. Now we can finally head to our Python code. Okay, so first of all what I'm going to do is add some methods to the route. Okay, that is pretty important. You need to be having your methods. The methods are basically the post and get methods. Now I'm not going to be explaining you what you mean by a post method and get method. That's some basic web development. Get method is what you like, post is pretty much when you post something like that, like when you submit a form. So if request.method is equals to post, we want to execute some code. So I will just print out request.form. That's all we do. Okay, we just print out the entry. Okay, nothing too complicated. Now I'm just going to do this. So test. So okay, why do we go to /submit? Okay, I got it. I don't have any action over here. I just need to go at the /test. So we got an immutable dictionary with the wrap INP of test, and that is actually what we want. So what I can do is I can grab the wrap INP and I can manipulate the wrap INP, so the wrap input, through Python code, and then I can inject it back to HTML. And now I know it sounds a little bit complicated and difficult, but believe me, it is very easy. Like, you barely need any code for it. Now the main code that we're going to be using is going to be the code for the wrap generator, the IPyNB file, and we are just going to be pretty much copying that file into the main.py file over here. So we have this entire file, as you can see. Now I'm not going to be copying these things because I don't want these graphs to be plot, but you can see we are having a pretty high accuracy over here. You can see we are running an 88% accuracy, and let me show. So this is kind of like a rap song, like this. This is the rap song. Pretty good, right? Alright. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna make a variable called web page, and I will make it equal to request.form. So now we will be storing the entire request.form, so this immutable dictionary inside of a variable, and then I'm going to be accessing a part of the dictionary. So it's pretty simple. I'm just going to say seed underscore text is equals to this thing. So it will be equal to web page and string web page and inside of the web page you want to grab the wrap int, not the test, the wrap int, okay? Because if you grab test, that will not work since test is an value. And now what would I do here? Okay, so I will copy wrap. Okay, that was bad. Okay, okay, I'll paste it. Okay, that's bad. Alright, so I'll copy this thing C text and I will paste it over here and make it a blank string, and then I will make this a global C text. Now why did I do this? Now if you have seen my Wikipedia video, you could see in the last I was getting this error. Now if you shut down your server and run it again, there is a chance that you might get this error. Now I don't know if what issue this is, but if you make it a global, then it will work. Okay, so yeah, that's the fix for the error. So now we have the seed text, okay, and now we pretty much just need to run the model on the seed text and we will have our entire thing. So I'm just going to be copying these imports. You will need a lot of them, and now all you need to do is install TensorFlow for this, and I'm not going to be going over the steps. It's just pip3 install TensorFlow. Now I'm not going to be printing out a lot of the things. I'm just going to be I'm not going to be printing them out because it will be pretty messy. So as you can see, we have opened it up and we have read the data, and I'm just going to be going down, literally just copy pasting things, nothing difficult, just some copy pasting. And just you need to take care of one thing: all of your copy pastes should be aligned inside the if statement. If any of it goes outside, your app will straight up not work. And yeah, now let me just do some collapsing. So you can see currently everything is inside the if statement. That's why I recommended you to use VS Code, so you can perform all of this collapsing. Go down, go here. I could split the screen, but it's okay. So here we have pretty much just made the entire RNN, recurrent neural network. Paste that. Alright, wait a second. Right. Okay, I hadn't copied the entire thing. I'm not really going to be playing around with the model. It's a pretty good model actually. Props to the TensorFlow website on the YouTube channel. Yeah. So I'm not going to be saving the model right now because I don't want to. It will just take some extra time. Now, do not copy the C text. Just copy this one from the next words to the bottom, and pretty much just go down and paste it over here, and then just indent this, and pretty much I'm just going to collapse this once again, and you should just get this one thing over here, okay, nothing else. Alright, so there we go. So we have this entire Python file, everything is done. One last thing, all we need to do is we need to kind of show it on the website. We can't just show it on the Python console because we can see that. So let me actually show you what we have till now. So if I just enter this is a rap song, I'll just run that. So you can see it is running the epochs, and right now it will just generate 100-word AI rap. But so let me show you. So run the epochs and you will see that the rap song will be printed out in the console, not the website, okay? But we don't want that, right? We want the entire rap song to be printed out in the website, because otherwise the website doesn't make any sense, okay? Like if we are showing the final result in a place that you cannot access, the website doesn't make any sense. So that's why we will show it in the website. It's like not even one line of code. You don't need to do any complexities like calling Python functions from JavaScript or anything like that. like that was something that I thought before. You can see we are running like an 87% accuracy, so that is like not, I would not say like very good, but certainly something you know affordable. Like you can work with it. It's not going to be like you don't like it and you will pretty much hate it. Alright, and there we go, we get this entire wrap. Um, Alright, so now we pretty much just want to show it in the website, which is pretty simple. All we do is we just copy this thing wrap song, we go over here besides index.html and paste it, and then we just make it equal to, well, if I think you would have guessed it, the seed text. Literally nothing else, only this much. And let me show you what happened. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to be generating a 100 word lap song. A 500 word takes a little bit time, so that's why. There we go. And I'm just going to be doing this, and let's just get ourselves a good rap. Probably not, because it's an AI and not that trained, but you know, at least we get a rap. So you can now show these projects to your friends and tell that you made a rap generator. And finally, this wasn't like 10 lines of code where we just used like some API and just threw it together and made a app. No, this requires a significant amount of code. This one, and you can pretty much now improve the website. Like the currently the website is pretty minimal. All we have is just this input, this h1, and you know, you can make it a ton better. Like you can have like a login page and it's like kind of a greeting message, and you can have like you know, many things. Now I'm not going to be adding them since I just wanted to get in the core functionality. Now you guys can obviously go crazy with this app. You can add like a million things, but I am just going to be keeping it till here. Like you can see, we also get these auto completions kind of things, and now I have these things. Like I also, and there we go, we get this entire rap. This is a rap song to me, as in days of your day. Okay, whatever. It's a wonky rap or whatever. So we get this entire rap song and it works. So this was the entire tutorial on creating a rap generator with Python and a little bit of HTML and CSS, but we don't really count that. Now you can see currently the website, as I told you, it doesn't look that good. Like you can, what you can do is you can click on inspect and you can pretty much just change some of these styles of the some of the things, something like this. Okay, you can do that. Now what you can also do is something like, you can just say something like var, actually not var, const name is equals to prompt, enter your name, and then what you can do is just say test, and then what I can just say is just say document dot get element. Actually, I will need some HTML for that, but you can have it so that it greets you with your name over here. So you enter your name, you come over here, and like it says hello X, welcome to Rapper, and this website will generate a 100 word AI generated rap for you in 5 minutes. Let's just make some better raps. Okay, so what should I start a rap with? Now that's a problem. I'm not that great at this, so let's just start with wow, what a rap. Let's just start it with my channel name, see what rap it can come up with it. Coding made easy, YT channel. Alright, there we go. At least it can spell correctly, like day. Now this isn't correct, but it's okay. Let's see how many epochs we have done. Second, that's slow. Now you can obviously have the saved version of the model, but then predicting becomes a little bit difficult, so that's why I did not have a saved version. So inspect. Okay, why can I inspect? Let's just see how it looks like on phones. Okay, so let's just go iPhone X. Alright, it's okay. Not that great, but it's okay. Let's see how it looks like an iPad. Okay, on an iPad it just looks like kind of like a laptop. Let's look at on a normal iPad. Let's just go up to responsive. Alright, that's not what we want. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think we will have run the epoch, so it's just going to, okay, it's just going to display the wrap now. Now we get this thing called part 10 factor. That is happens when the accuracy of the model is a little bit less, so it cannot come up with the 100 words. So that's something that happens. So there you go. Coding made easy. YT channel the software. Okay, so that's a wrap. So coding made easy. YT channel the softest of women. So fine we fetters we buried. Okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense right now. Whatever. But you can see it kind of like comes along with like a few words together, and what you could do is you can have like generate like a rap like 10 times, and you can come up with an actual rap that makes sense. You can also call it the song generator. I don't think this actually raps, like this isn't a rap song, but whatever, I don't know. So there we go, entire website. I don't know if I will deploy this on any platform, but you can comment down below and I will. Now actually let me just fix some spelling. So over here, make it website. So what I was talking about is what you can do is you can say something like add a script tag somewhere over here. I think add a script tag, so some JavaScript. Okay, why don't I get some auto completions? That's pretty weird. Okay, I think I'm just gonna run it over here. There we go. Auto completions. And what I can have is I can have something like const name is equals to a prompt enter your name, and I can just have this colon, and then what I can do is over here in this p tag that I actually not p tag, this h1 which is wrapper, I can give it a id of main heading, copy that, and I can just go document dot get element by id wrap main heading dot inner text is equals to name plus welcome to wrapper. Something you can do, pretty simple. I think this should work. Test new. Actually, let me just open it up again. So let's just enter with my name, so Yash. Okay, looks like it doesn't work. Alright, property inner text of null add. Okay, I don't know why this isn't blocking. I actually don't care enough. So whatever, just change, remove the script tags. I don't need them, and let's just control Z it. Actually, we don't need any of it. Alright. There we go. Pretty good. Okay. There we go. Reload the page and there we go. Whatever. So we got our entire app and we got our entire website. So let's see how much long this tutorial was. Okay, that was a long one. But you made your first machine learning, artificial intelligence website kind of thing, and it's pretty good. Like I'm pretty happy with this, and I'm hoping that you like this video. We made an entire backend, an entire front end, and it worked. So I really hope that you got some value of this video. It has taken a lot of time to come up with projects like this, and I'm currently working on some really good projects like the Google clone and many other projects like that, which I've almost completed. So please comment down below and tell me that you want to see these projects, and I will surely come up with videos like these. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in another YouTube video.